shimmered faint and still. Soft tangerine descended from the hill. Tiny harbor windows dim their glow. Pale chrysanthemum drifted through the snow. Yet somewhere through the muted evening air, a hidden radiance lingered gently there. Drifting where the sepia letters lie, listening while distant seabirds cry, gathering every fragile glance we knew into quiet shades of opaline blue. We wandered near the fountain after dusk, while only harmonicas dissolved to rust. A weather-beaten satchel near the gate, soft sandalwood suspended there in weight. It carried fragments from a quieter pier, where tangled overcoats would disappear, watching little steam cars cross the square. Sheltering beneath the cobalt air, holding every trembling phrase we found inside, little lullabies around. Crystal corridors glimmered pale and long, like drifting feathers in an ancient song. Hours wandered slowly toward the foam, bringing scattered reveries back home. The old accordion murmured faint and low, muted flugelhorns folded through the glow. An empty tapestry chair beside the screen still guarded traces left where we had been. The melodies kept circling soft and deep, while every avenue surrendered sleep. Drifting where the sepia letters lie, listening while distant seabirds cry, gathering every fragile glance we knew into quiet shades of opaline blue. Sepia letters by the seaside, sepia letters by the seaside. The quiet avenue was wrapped in pearl, soft watercolor curtains slowly curled, tiny rooftop lanterns flickered low, pale eucalyptus wandered through the snow. Yet somewhere through the lavender twilight, a gentle ember lingered through the night, resting where the candle shadows sway, listening while distant slow waltzes play, turning every fragile thought we knew into muted shades of powder blue. garden promenade, while sleepy violins underneath it played. A weathered leather journal near the stair, soft rosemary still floating through the air. It carried traces from a hidden lane where scattered silhouettes escape the rain, watching lonely sailboats drift afar, sheltering beneath a fading star, holding every trembling note we found inside little serenades around. Crystal balcony windows shimmered white, like frozen ribbons in the fading light. Hours wandered softly toward the bay, bringing peaceful memories back to stay. The old pianola murmured faint and slow, muted basins folded through the glow. An empty wicker armchair near the hall still guarded traces written on the wall. The harmonies kept circling warm and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep. Resting where the candle's shadows sway, listening while distant slow waltzes play, turning every fragile thought we knew into muted shades of powder blue. Candles beneath the balcony, candles beneath the balcony. The yellow curtain swayed beside the breeze, soft cinnamon drifted through the trees. Tiny porcelain dishes caught the sun, Sunday church bells rang out one by one, and somewhere through the pale vanilla sky, a tender melody was floating by, keeping all the morning candles bright, holding every little beam of light, turning every ordinary day into something warm that chose to stay. We wandered through the market by the square, while paper streamers danced above the air. A woven basket resting near the stairs, pressed hydrangea petals in the drawers. It carried echoes from a quieter year, when simple laughter felt completely clear. Watching little sparrows on the wire, conservatories shimmered white, like painted postcards in the fading light. Hours drifted softly toward the sea, bringing all the peaceful parts to me. The radio was humming faint and low, warm saxophones unfolded soft and slow. An empty rocking chair beside the den still carried traces of remembered hands. The harmonies kept blooming rich and wide, while every little shadow stepped aside, keeping all the morning candles bright, holding every little beam of light, turning every ordinary day into something warm that chose to stay. Morning candles softly glow, morning candles softly glow. The ivory hallway shimmered pale and thin, faint aubergine reflections wandered in. Tiny boulevard cafes closed their doors, old chandeliers slept above the floors. Yet somewhere through the porcelain-colored haze, a secret ember lingered through the days, waltzing through the marble echoes slow, following where silent dreamers go, gathering every fragile glance we knew into faded shades of twilight blue. We wandered near the gallery arcade, while distant mandolins beneath it played. Weather-worn valleys beside the stair, soft bergamot still floating through the air. It carried traces from a quieter lane, where tangled silhouettes escape the rain, watching lonely steamships cross the foam, sheltering where wandering hearts roam, holding every trembling chord we found inside little serenades around. Crystal conservatories glimmered white, like drifting feathers underneath the night. Hours wandered softly toward the tide, bringing scattered memories beside. The phonograph awakened faint and low, muted oboes folded through the glow. An empty velvet settee near the screen, still guarded every place that we had been. The harmonies kept circling rich and deep, while every avenue surrendered sleep, waltzing through the marble echoes slow, following where silent dreamers go, gathering every fragile glance we knew into faded shades of twilight blue. Marble echoes at dawn, marble echoes at dawn. The station platform shimmered after rain, dim marigold reflections crossed the lane, tiny neon signboards blinked above, old handwritten postcards spoke of love. Yet somewhere through the smoky copper night, a restless glow continued burning bright, calling from the velvet radio, hearing every distant echo slow, turning every fragile word we knew into little shades of midnight blue. We wondered where the harbor cafe swayed, while lonely clarinets beneath them played. A weather-faded overcoat nearby, soft tangerine horizons in the sky. It carried traces from a quieter year, where scattered silhouettes would disappear, watching silent ferries leave the bay, sheltering where tired dreamers stay, holding every trembling chord we found inside little reveries around. Crystal chandeliers above the hall looked like silver snowfall on the wall. Hours drifted slowly toward the sea, bringing faded memories back to me. The gramophone was humming faint and low, muted trombones folded through the glow. An empty wicker love seat near the screen still guarded every place that we had been. The melodies kept circling rich and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep, calling from the velvet radio, distant echoes slow, turning every fragile word we knew into little shades of midnight blue. The velvet radio. The velvet radio. gliding through the mist, faint amber fingerprints upon my wrist. Small velvet awnings fluttered in the breeze. Old cinema posters leaned beside the trees. Yet somewhere past the dim cathedral glow, a quiet flame continued far below. Sailing through the harbor after dark, following every tiny silver spark, turning every scattered thought we knew into distant shades of ocean blue. We wondered where the narrow bridges swayed, while sleepy chandeliers dissolved the gray. A weather-beaten journal near the bed, soft charcoal sketches left half unsaid. It carried whispers from a colder square, where tangled silhouettes dissolved in air, watching little fairies cross the tide, sheltering where lonely dreamers hide, holding every trembling note we found. Inside little symphonies around. Crystal station windows shimmered white, like frozen constellations in the night. Hours drifted slowly toward the shore, bringing vanished echoes back once more. The gramophone was humming, faint and low, muted cellos folded through the snow. An empty leather booth beside the hall still guarded traces written on the wall. The harmonies kept circling rich and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep. Sailing through the harbor after dark, following every tiny silver spark, turning every scattered thought we knew into distant shades of ocean blue. Harbor of pale blue lights, harbor of pale blue lights. The maple curtains moved beside the pane. Soft marmalade was cooling from the rain. Little china saucers caught the glow. Far away cathedral choirs moved slow. And somewhere through the pale sepia air, a quiet tenderness was resting there, keeping all the painted Sunday skies, holding every shimmer in our eyes, turning every little word we knew into gentle shades of willow blue. We wandered through the flower stalls at noon, while silver paper dancers crossed the room. A knitted tablecloth beside the shelf, pressed camellia blossoms by themselves. It carried traces from a slower spring, when tiny lullabies were everything. Watching sleepy swallows near the wires, gathering beside the copper fires, saving every fragile laugh we found inside little harmonies around. Glass verandas shimmered soft and bright, like watercolor postcards in the light. Hours floated quietly through the haze, bringing peaceful fragments from those days. The old transistor murmured faint and low, warm clarinets unfolded soft and slow. An empty wicker chair beside the den still guarded echoes left by gentle hands. The melodies kept drifting, sweet and wide, while every restless shadow stepped aside, keeping all the painted Sunday skies, holding every shimmer in our eyes, turning every little word we knew into gentle shades of willow blue. Painted Sunday skies remain. Painted Sunday skies remain. The coastal avenue was wrapped in haze. Dim crimson taxis wandered through the maze. Tiny cafe lanterns lined the street. Old paperback romances near my feet. Yet somewhere through the violet harbor glow, a hidden warmth refused to let us go. Dancing through the midnight carousel, hearing every distant buoy bell, turning every drifting thought we knew into quiet shades of twilight blue. We wandered near the boardwalk after rain, while sleepy saxophones escape the train. A weather-stained umbrella near the chair, soft eucalyptus floating through the air. It carried echoes from a narrow pier, where scattered silhouettes would disappear. Watching little steamers cross the tide, sheltering where silent lovers hide, holding every trembling chord we found inside. Little reveries carpets folded through the glow. An empty velvet love seat near the wall, still guarded traces left beyond recall. The harmonies kept circling warm and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep. Dancing through the midnight carousel, hearing every distant buoy bell, turning every drifting thought we knew into quiet shades of twilight blue. Midnight carousel parade, midnight carousel parade. The narrow courtyard rested cool and gray. Soft amber ivy curled along the way. Tiny cafe lanterns dimmed below. Pale magnolia drifted through the snow. Yet somewhere through the faded indigo, the quiet brilliance continued soft and slow. Wondering where the velvet hallways gleam, listening to every distant dream, gathering every delicate trace we knew into faded shades of porcelain blue. We wandered near the archways by the square, while lonely vibraphones dissolve the air. A weathered cedar suitcase near the stair, soft cardamom suspended everywhere. It carried fragments from a hidden street, where tangled silhouettes and weary feet watched little river steamers leave the shore, sheltering beside the marble door, holding every trembling phrase we found inside little nocturnes drifting round. Crystal elevators shimmered pale and bright, like silver feathers floating through the night. Hours drifted slowly toward the dawn, bringing scattered reveries along. The old harmonium murmured faint and low, muted cornets folded through the glow. An empty tapestry sofa near the wall still guarded traces lingering through the hall. The harmonies kept circling soft and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep. Wondering where the velvet hallways gleam, listening to every distant dream, gathering every delicate trace we knew porcelain blue, velvet rooms before sunrise, velvet rooms before sunrise. Passage shimmered faint and still. Soft tangerine descended from the hill. Tiny harbor windows dim their glow. Pale chrysanthemum drifted through the snow. Yet somewhere through the muted evening air, a hidden radiance lingered gently there. Drifting where the sepia letters lie, listening while distant seabirds cry, gathering every fragile glance we knew into quiet shades of opaline. Near the fountain after dusk, while only harmonicas dissolved to rust. A weather-beaten satchel near the gate, soft sandalwood suspended there in weight. It carried fragments from a quieter pier where tangled overcoats would disappear, watching little steam cars cross the square, sheltering beneath the cobalt air, holding every trembling phrase we found inside little lullabies around. Crystal corridors glimmered pale and long, like drifting feathers in an ancient song. Hours wandered slowly toward the foam, bringing scattered reveries back home. The old accordion murmured faint and low, muted flugelhorns folded through the glow. An empty tapestry chair beside the screen still guarded traces left where we had been. The melodies kept circling soft and deep, while every avenue surrendered sleep. Drifting where the sepia letters lie, listening while distant seabirds cry, gathering every fragile glance we knew into quiet shades of opaline blue. Sepia letters by the seaside, sepia letters by the seaside. The quiet avenue was wrapped in pearl, soft watercolor curtains slowly curled, tiny rooftop lanterns flickered low, pale eucalyptus wandered through the snow. Yet somewhere through the lavender twilight, a gentle ember lingered through the night, resting where the candle shadows sway, listening while distant slow waltzes play, turning every fragile thought we knew into muted shades of powder blue. We wandered past the garden promenade, while sleepy violets underneath it played. A weathered leather journal near the stair, soft rosemary still floating through the air. It carried traces from a hidden lane where scattered silhouettes escaped the rain, watching lonely sailboats drift afar, sheltering beneath a fading star, holding every trembling note we found inside little serenades around. Crystal balcony windows shimmered white, like frozen ribbons in the fading light. Hours wandered softly toward the bay, bringing peaceful memories back to stay. The old pianola murmured faint and slow, muted basins folded through the glow. An empty wicker armchair near the hall still guarded traces written on the wall. The harmonies kept circling warm and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep, resting where the candle shadows sway, listening while distant slow waltzes play, turning every fragile thought we knew into muted shades of powder blue. Candles beneath the balcony, candles beneath the balcony. The yellow curtain swayed beside the breeze, soft cinnamon drifted through the trees, tiny porcelain dishes caught the sun, Sunday church bells rang out one by one, and somewhere through the pale vanilla sky, a tender melody was floating by, keeping all the morning candles bright, holding every little beam of light, turning every ordinary day basket resting near the stairs, pressed hydrangea petals in the drawers. It carried echoes from a quieter year, when simple laughter felt completely clear. Watching little sparrows on the wires, sheltering beside the sleepy fires, gathering every fragile smile we knew into gentle shades of honeydew. Glass conservatories shimmered white, like painted postcards in the fading light. Hours drifted softly toward the sea, bringing all the peaceful parts to me. The radio was humming faint and low, warm saxophones unfolded soft and slow. An empty rocking chair beside the den still carried traces of remembered hands. The harmonies kept blooming rich and wide, while every little shadow stepped aside, keeping all the morning candles bright, holding every little beam of light, turning every ordinary day into something warm that chose to stay. Morning candles softly glow, morning candles softly glow. The ivory hallway shimmered pale and thin, faint aubergine reflections wandered in. Tiny boulevard cafes closed their doors, old chandeliers slept above the floors. Yet somewhere through the porcelain-colored haze, a secret ember lingered through the days, waltzing through the marble echoes slow, following where silent dreamers go, gathering every fragile glance we knew into faded shades of twilight blue. We wandered near the gallery arcade, while distant mandolins beneath it played. Weather-worn valleys beside the stair, soft bergamot still floating through the air. It carried traces from a quieter lane, where tangled silhouettes escape the rain. Watching lonely steamships cross the foam, sheltering where wandering hearts roam. trembling chord we found. Inside, little serenades around. Crystal conservatories glimmered white, like drifting feathers underneath the night. Hours wandered softly toward the tide, bringing scattered memories beside. The phonograph awakened faint and low, muted oboes folded through the glow. An empty velvet settee near the screen still guarded every place that we had been. The harmonies kept circling rich and deep, while every avenue surrendered sleep. Waltzing through the marble echoes slow, following where silent dreamers go, gathering every fragile glance we knew into faded shades of twilight blue. Marble echoes at dawn. Marble echoes at dawn. The station platform shimmered after rain. Dim marigold reflections crossed the lane. Tiny neon signboards blinked above. Old handwritten postcards spoke of love. Yet somewhere through the smoky copper night, a restless glow continued burning bright, calling from the velvet radio, hearing every distant echo slow, turning every fragile word we knew into little shades of midnight blue. We wondered where the harbor cafe swayed, while lonely clarinets beneath them played. A weather-faded overcoat nearby, soft tangerine horizons in the sky. It carried traces from a quieter year, where scattered silhouettes would disappear, watching silent ferries leave the bay, sheltering where tired dreamers stay, holding every trembling chord we found, inside little reveries around. Crystal chandeliers above the hall looked like silver snowfall on the wall. Hours drifted slowly toward the sea, bringing faded memories back to me. The gramophone was humming faint and low, muted trombones folded through the glow. An empty wicker love seat near the screen still guarded every place that we had been. fragile word we knew into little shades of midnight blue. The velvet radio. The velvet radio. The river tram was gliding through the mist, faint amber fingerprints upon my wrist. Small velvet awnings fluttered in the breeze. Old cinema posters leaned beside the trees. Yet somewhere past the dim cathedral glow, a quiet flame continued far below. Sailing through the harbor after dark, following every tiny silver spark, turning every scattered thought we knew into distant shades of ocean blue. We wondered where the narrow bridges swayed, while sleepy chandeliers dissolved the gray. A weather-beaten journal near the bed, soft charcoal sketches left half unsaid. It carried whispers from a colder square, where tangled silhouettes dissolved in air, watching little fairies cross the tide, sheltering where lonely dreamers hide, holding every trembling note we found. Inside little symphonies around. Crystal station windows shimmered white, like frozen constellations in the night. Hours drifted slowly toward the shore, bringing vanished echoes back once more. The gramophone was humming, faint and low, muted cellos folded through the snow. An empty leather booth beside the hall still guarded traces written on the wall. The harmonies kept circling rich and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep. Sailing through the harbor after dark, following every tiny silver spark, turning every scattered thought we knew into distant shades of ocean blue. Harbor of pale blue lights, harbor of pale blue lights. rooms moved beside the pane. Soft marmalade was cooling from the rain. Little china saucers caught the glow. Far away cathedral choirs moved slow. And somewhere through the pale sepia air, a quiet tenderness was resting there, keeping all the painted Sunday skies, holding every shimmer in our eyes, turning every little word we knew into gentle shades of willow blue. We wandered through the flower stalls at noon, while silver paper dancers crossed the room. A knitted tablecloth beside the shelf, pressed camellia blossoms by themselves. It carried traces from a slower spring, when tiny lullabies were everything. Watching sleepy swallows near the wires, gathering beside the copper fires, saving every fragile laugh we found inside little harmonies around. Glass verandas shimmered soft and bright, like watercolor postcards in the light. Hours floated quietly through the haze, bringing peaceful fragments from those days. The old transistor murmured faint and low, warm clarinets unfolded soft and slow. An empty wicker chair beside the den still guarded echoes left by gentle hands. The melodies kept drifting, sweet and wide, while every restless shadow stepped aside, keeping all the painted Sunday skies, holding every shimmer in our eyes, turning every little word we knew into gentle shades of willow blue. Painted Sunday skies remain. Painted Sunday skies remain. The coastal avenue was wrapped in haze. Dim crimson taxis wandered through the maze. Tiny cafe lanterns lined the street. Old paperback romances near my feet. Yet somewhere through the violet harbor glow, a hidden warmth refused to let us go. Dancing through the midnight carousel, hearing every distant buoy bell, turning every drifting thought we knew into quiet shades of twilight blue. We wandered near the boardwalk after rain, while Sleepy saxophones escape the train. A weather-stained umbrella near the chair, soft eucalyptus floating through the air. It carried echoes from a narrow pier where scattered silhouettes would disappear. Watching little steamers cross the tide, sheltering where silent lovers hide, holding every trembling chord we found inside, little reveries around. Crystal marquees shimmered overhead like silver feathers drifting out instead. Hours wandered slowly through the bay, bringing distant memories back to stay. The jukebox started humming faint and low, muted trumpets folded through the glow. An empty velvet love seat near the wall still guarded traces left beyond recall. The harmonies kept circling warm and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep. Dancing through the midnight carousel, hearing every distant buoy bell, turning every drifting thought we knew into quiet shades of twilight blue. Midnight carousel parade, midnight carousel parade. The narrow courtyard rested cool and gray. Soft amber ivy curled along the way. Tiny cafe lanterns dimmed below. Pale magnolia drifted through the snow. Yet somewhere through the faded indigo, a quiet brilliance continued soft and slow. Wondering where the velvet hallways gleam, listening to every distant dream, gathering every delicate trace we knew into faded shades of porcelain blue. We wandered near the archways by the square, while lonely vibraphones dissolve the air. A weathered cedar suitcase near the stair, soft cardamom suspended everywhere. It carried fragments from a hidden street, where tangled silhouettes and weary feet watched little river steamers leave the shore, sheltering beside the marble door. drifting round. Crystal elevators shimmered pale and bright, like silver feathers floating through the night. Hours drifted slowly toward the dawn, bringing scattered reveries along. The old harmonium murmured faint and low, muted cornets folded through the glow. An empty tapestry sofa near the wall still guarded traces lingering through the hall. The harmonies kept circling soft and deep, while every boulevard surrendered sleep. Wandering where the velvet hallways gleam, listening to every distant dream, gathering every delicate trace we knew into faded shades of porcelain blue.